Hi, I'm Gavin Glicksman. You're watching Sun Boxing, and joining me is unbeaten middleweight Anthony Ogogo. When I spoke to Richard Schaefer recently, he said that he's got plans for you to be a global superstar. Does that put you under more pressure?
Not really. I think, like I said, when we sat in this boardroom and we talked about what I told him what I wanted to achieve first and foremost in boxing, and when I sat down with all the promoters, I told him the same thing. And he was a person that, when I looked in his eyes, he was a person that I felt he got excited with what I was saying, and I felt like he could be the person, you know, to bring me this, you know, and take me to where I wanted to go. And that's exactly where I want to be. You know, I want to be massive. I want to be. When people think of boxing, they think of me. You know, nowadays you think of Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Mayweather. I want that person to be me, because you know what boxer doesn't. You know, everybody goes into the sport and wants to achieve everything they've ever wanted and more. And I'm no different. And I want to become, you know, a multiple time world champion. I want to retire undefeated. I want, you know, everything. I want to be good. I want to go down as, you know, Britain's best ever middleweight boxer. And we've had some unbelievable boxers. So just saying that, I know how tough that's going to be. But that's what I'm working for. That's what I'm working towards. And yeah, I want to just be a great ambassador for the sport of boxing, because it is such an amazing sport, and I think in many aspects, you know, the boxing gets dragged through, you know, the mud sometimes. But I want to be like a shining light in the game and really kind of show up for what it is, you know, an amazing sport.
I read in an interview that you said you're not just a boxing glove and you're not just a black eye. What did you mean by that?
I meant that I want to, obviously I'm a boxer first and foremost. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. That's why I wake up in the morning and train hard, because I want to become the best 160-pound fighter in the world. But I'm more than just that as well. Like, I'm more than just a boxer. Like, I could happily go to a dinner party and talk to somebody about acting, or talk to somebody about their interests. I'm not just a boxer. I mean, I like to, you know, at the end of the day, I'm Anthony Ogogo. I started boxing when I was 12, so 12 years of my life I'd never even put a boxing glove on, you know, and when I retire, 33, 35, for the next 50, 60 years of my life, I'll probably never want to put a boxing glove on again. I love the sport, but I want to be able to admire it and watch it from the outside of the ropes. So I think boxing is a short period in an athlete's life, and I think a lot of the time people who kind of like wind up in trouble is because they've put everything they've ever had into boxing. Then afterwards, just like, what do I do? And it's the same in football. It's the same in so many different aspects in life. Though you retire as a young man, 35, and it's like, what do I do? You know, and I don't want that. You know, I've always been interested in other things, and yeah, I just want to be like known for Anthony Ogogo, the world champion boxer, but he went on to do this and this and this. And I wasn't a detrimental comment to the sport of boxing at all. It was just myself. I like to think I'm more than just a boxer. And going back to the global superstar thing that Richard Schaefer likes to talk about, that's what I want to become. I don't just want to become the boxer. I want to become, you know, someone like, and this is a massive statement, I'm not saying I'm going to ever achieve what he has done inside or outside the sport, but someone like David Beckham. You know, you think of David Beckham and you just think star. You know, like, and obviously he was a footballer and football made him a star, but he was a star, and he's done amazing things for charity. He does amazing things for so many different really well-deserved causes. And that's the route I want to kind of go down. I want to become the best possible athlete I can possibly be, and then go on and do great things in this world, whether it be charity, whether it be business, whether it be whatever. And that's what I meant by saying I'm more than just a boxer. I don't like being pigeonholed.
I know your mum was very reluctant to let you box originally. How does she feel about it now?
I think she's a mum, isn't she? She doesn't like, you know, a little boy. And my mum's to it. I've got up with 4 sisters, and I'm my only boy. So she's, in some respects, she's more protective of me than she is the girls, because I'm a little soldier. And then, but yeah, I don't think she likes me. She know when she banned me when I first went to the gym. I went for about a month, and then without telling her I was boxing. And she found a gum shield in my, I think she knew. I think she knew something was going on, because she caught me once washing blood out of a vest. And the worst thing was, it wasn't even my vest, that's somebody else. That was my vest, wasn't it? That was definitely my vest. That's somebody else's blood. And then I'd been sparring and gave him a nosebleed, and I went on my t-shirt. I was washing it off, and she caught me. She went, "What's that?" I said, "Oh, Mum, I cut my finger." And she went, "Oh, where?" So I had to turn around to bite my finger to cut it. And I went, "Oh, Mum, look." And she must have thought, "What's that weird?" I just bit his finger. I was just seeing him bit his finger. But and then so I think she knew, but then she definitely knew when she found my gum shield in the zip pocket of one of my trousers, one of my shorts in the washing machine. Then she banned me initially, and I didn't go training for about 2 sessions. She saw how angry and annoyed I was for missing 2 sessions. So I said, "Mum, look, let me go, come down, see what it's all about." She came down, took me down. She met the bloke, John Creme, who's a lovely man, and then the head coach at the time. And she saw how much I enjoyed it, so she'd never stop me from doing it. And she knows now how much I still enjoy it. I'm still that 12-year-old kid that goes to the gym and just full of excitement. And obviously, don't get me wrong, sometimes you've got to go to the gym and you spar on someone like Carl Froch, and you know you're going to be hit hard, and you know it's going to hurt. But I still get excited at the prospect because I'm still that 12-year-old boy that loves boxing. At the end of the day, I get paid to do something which, whether I was good or not, I'd be doing it anyway. If I was no good, I'd be down at the local boxing club, boxing, in the ABAs, or I'd be doing some white collar boxing. I'd be doing something because I love it that much. But it just turns out that I was dedicated at a period of my time when I needed to be. I've got natural ability, so I get paid for it. So I'm the luckiest man in the world in some respects.